What's up, everyone? We're back. Um, Technical difficulties. I'm not even going to admit what it was, but we got to figure it out. We're going to rock and roll. We're going to start that over. For those of you who were here on the last 5-minute stream, erase that from memory. Cheers. Let's get some virtual farming going. And let's start first with the usual toggling through all of my machines until we find the one we want. The Big M. We're going to do some grass every frickin' time. Not that it matters anymore, but every time I want to mow on Farming Simulator, it's raining. Never fails. Now in 19, it was a bigger deal if you wanted to make hay because the grass would just dry itself out. On 22, it's not that big of a deal because it's got to be tedded either way. But still, it's a thing with me. Never fails. So Nick says, what was it? Dude, you really going to make me admit it? Really going to make me do this? My gaming PC is a laptop. So, it can run off a battery if by chance something's unplugged. But when it does run off a battery, performance suffers major. So maybe that was it. Maybe I had maybe the connection to the wall outlet had been nudged loose by my foot. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. So yeah, that was it. I'm a moron. That's why you guys come. You guys come to watch me screw stuff up. And I never disappoint. What's up, Morn? What's up, Bill? Peachy came back. Nick came back. Brad came back. I appreciate you guys popping back in, guys. Again, that's why you come. Watch me screw up. I don't disappoint. I made you jump around on streams here, but we got it settled. We're off and running. And I'm glad that Morn is with us because I'm going to pick on Morn in a good way. Let me get this here Big M turned around, and I'll explain. Drum roll, please. Featured comment comes from Morn. His South African map is nearly done, he said. Well, it's done now. So I probed Morn a little bit on this when he sent me the map, and he was highly involved in the map. He was kind of gave advice to and tested for the actual map creator, which was Farmer Bob. And I've taken a peek at the map, and it's an accurate representation of the area in South Africa, which I think is super cool. Because maybe there's been one, I've never seen it. If there has been, when have you ever seen a South African map? It's a pretty straightforward map, but it's also pretty well done. And once Morn sent it to me, I kind of thought, all right, I don't really do map reviews. I leave that to the pros. Guys like Farmer Klein, FarmSim guy, they do awesome map reviews. Farmer Cop does good ones too. But it could be cool to maybe get Morn as kind of somebody who's super involved with the process of building that map, and possibly even Farmer Bob on an episode, on a video, and just poke their brain on like, hey, what? Because I know I've wondered this, and maybe you guys have too. What does it take to create a map? No matter how elaborate or how basic, there's a lot of work that goes into that. There's no question. So I thought that might be cool, right? Instead of just like a map review or whatever, put the map on the screen, poke around in it a little bit, but have those guys on there to talk a little bit about, what goes into this, what you have to think about and consider, and things that you have to do when you're creating a map. Make it more of like an informational thing on process of map creation. So, anyways, thought that was cool. Morn sent me the map, poked around in it, thought it looked, thought it looked good, and found it interesting to figure out kind of what Morn's involvement was in the creation of that map and how he worked together with Farmer Bob. And yes, Morn, I did get your most recent email and was going to kind of get back to you on putting that together. Like I say, maybe even get Farmer Bob in on that, and we could all three chit chat. But you're gonna have to give me some time on that. We'll get it set up at some point. Battling the work-life balance right now with the 9 to 5 that pays the bills, but I think that'd be a cool idea for a video. Get you guys on there and let you talk a little bit about your map and the process of making the map. All right, Fury is with us. What's up, my man? And take notice. Take special notice. Brad's already noticed it. You got your wrench now, dude. So Brad and Fury are helping kind of moderate here. Definitely appreciate the help. Y'all got your wrenches. Don't mess around and give me a little bit of power. I'll abuse it. I'll start barking out orders. Just kidding. In fact, as moderators, just kind of nice to have a few people in here that I know well enough and trust well enough to, as the channel grows, if we got people coming in the chat and spamming stuff or whatever, just dial them in for me, be my eyes on the chat. So definitely appreciate Brad and Fury offering that help. And we got a couple big deals in the chat now. Peachy says, I know the struggles of making a map. I made a map. It's very good looking, but I can't get the code for all the triggers right. Yeah, I can't even, and that's why I think it'd be an interesting idea for a video. I can't even imagine the struggles. It's like with everything, some of these guys, ARG mapping and DJ modding that have done a bunch of them, it's probably like second nature to them. But that didn't come immediately, I'm sure, right? So the process of learning what to do and how to create maps is, there's a lot to it. I think there's more than your average gamer or farm sim player might realize. Look at that. Nick's been working on one himself too. That's awesome. I mean, I think there are more and more people that seem to be getting into it. And 82 Studios, I believe, has posted kind of tutorials and how-tos on his channel. That's really kind of helped share the knowledge of modding. I don't know if it's specific to map creating, but it's definitely like modding tutorials. But yeah, kudos to you guys, all you guys who have been involved in the map making process. Modders truly are, like, I'm going to get corny here for a second, but modders really are what makes this game that we all love to play better. When you think about like the longevity of FS19, it was still a very popular game when FS22 came out. Without mods, I don't know if that would have been the case, right? It keeps it fresh, it keeps it new, it keeps, new things for you to look forward to, ways to mix up the game. Modders make this game better 10,000%. So nod to them. Look at Brad popping out the top points there. So Brad's still killing the game. Fury's in second. We got Keith, Morn, Diablo, Rod, Evil Clown, Yas, Farmer Groot. It's Farmer Groot here. He is here. You're in the top 10, dude. We got 2 weeks left in the month. So, hey, get cracking, guys. Do some heists. Do some duels. Start putting the points out there. Somebody's got to catch Brad. Or Brad can separate himself even further We got a few days left of the month here, probably tonight's stream and next week's stream. I'm going to be tallying up points and figuring out who wins the giveaways for March. So let's see. Fury wants to know if this is the Big M500. Yes, sir, it is. And I just had to turn the adjust working speed on tonight, that mod on tonight, because I did it kind of the dumb way, as you would expect with me, and I modded a lot of these base game vehicles to go faster. Never do that, guys. I knew better at the time, but I was just in a hurry. If you're going to do that and play around with XMLs, you should probably save a copy of it and save it as a mod in your mod folder. Because when the game updates, it erases all that stuff. And that's what happened. So all my vehicles that I adjusted working speeds on, it all went away when the game updated. All right, we got Rod in the house. Rod, what's up, my dude? I hope you got your shirt. Did you get your shirt yet? And if so, how did it turn out? Hope it looks solid. So last month for the February merch giveaways, Tyler won, but he passed up on it, and so Rod had came in second. So Rod got the shirt last month. Look at that, the rich get richer. Farmer Groot and Brad came out of the heist. Brad's gonna get that shirt this month. He's determined. So Just Peachy says, what's the farm coin thing? That's kind of what we're talking about here. A lot of different streamers and content creators will have all these heists and these duels and all they utilize this point system in the chat. On this channel, I want those points to count for something. So at the end of every month, I tally up who has the most chat points, which I call farm coin on this channel. And the top 5 points, I'll get, if they want, I'll send out a Farmer Z sticker. It's like a round sticker, 3x3, with the Farmer Z logo on it, and it says official member. And then the top points earner gets a Farmer Z t-shirt. And that's an every month thing that I'm committed to doing. So that's what farm coin is, Peachy. We just use the point system in the chat. Same point system, same concept that you'll see on most other channels. But we make it count for something. Uh-oh, we had a... What'd you guys do? Roll the dice. Farmer Groot won 360. All right, he's making moves. Farmer Groot's trying to get into that top 5. So Rod says, not yet on the t-shirt. Haven't checked the mailbox, though, but he did get the stickers. Awesome. I'm pretty sure that t-shirt got there. I got an email saying it. I think it said it arrived. I know I got one saying it shipped. I think I got a second one saying it arrived. So you might check the box tomorrow, bro. Fury says, throw a like out there. Yeah, for sure. If you guys are liking the stuff, likes always help. You know the drill. And they're much appreciated. See, here we go. We're getting toward the end of the month. Everybody knows what farm coin is now. And people are going crazy here, trying to boost their points. Let me scroll up real quick on the chat. I think I missed a message from Nick. Pause this. Oh, I think that... So Nick had said that he was working on a map himself. But it sounds like he moved on to something else. So tell me, Nick, in the spirit of the conversation that we've had, you know, maybe do like a behind-the-scenes map creating thing with possibly Morn and Farmer Bob. Did you move on to something else because of boredom? Or was it just not kind of what you expected, and more importantly, is it a lot to learn? Is it pretty tricky? Pretty tricky stuff. I mean, I've messed around in the Giants editor, like putting my logo on trucks and stuff like that. I'm sure I could learn it, but it's not one of those things that you just pick up like that. It takes hours to learn, I feel like. Oh, look at that. Rod's going to check the mailbox now. Fury blew a tire on his farm all today. Bummer, bro. He sent me a picture of that farm all. It's sharp. It's in good shape. If you ever want to loan it out, I'm here, Fury. Just have to figure out a way to get it shipped out to Arizona. Yeah, y'all are going wild tonight. I love it. Love to see it. Stacking that farm coin. Hey, real quick, Discord. I started a Discord channel. I've seen a lot of you guys there, or a few of you guys there. But for those of you who haven't checked out the Discord yet, if you're not on Discord or don't have Discord app, whatever, I get it. It's just one more app on your phone. But if you want to check out the Discord, feel free. And maybe somebody can help me with an exclamation point Discord in the chat. That should throw a link out there, a direct invite to the Discord. But yeah, it's just like, if you've never heard of Discord, I don't know. It's kind of like group chat meets social media type thing. It's just a place where, there's different conversation threads. I'll usually post my videos to there. There's some other content creators who post some of their videos on there. And I'll just chit chat a little bit. And Keith is with us. What's up, Keith? Hey, dude. You're like in the top, I want to say 5 for farm coin points. And we're on the home stretch of March here. So the merch giveaways are going to close out probably after next week's stream. And these guys are going wild trying to earn more points. Jump on in, my friend. Boom. Thanks, Fury. Thanks, Brad. So there's the Discord link. Again, if you guys are on Discord or have Discord already and want to pop over there, hell yeah. If not, no worries. Negative on this shirt. He remains shirtless. Unbelievable. Check your emails, Farmer Z. All right, I swear I got an email, but it must have just been the shipping one. See, you're going to make me mess around and pull my phone out here in a second and check the tracking on it now. Since I led you astray, let me do right by you. Don't watch. I'm putting in my PIN right now. And boom, since I got my phone in my hand, just like that, 2 more Discord. Bill and Peachy hopped over on the Discord. So yeah, we've got, like I said, different threads. I'll post my videos to there, some updates on there. There's a suggestion box that nobody's partaken in yet. But if you guys got any suggestions or video requests or whatever, that's a great place to put them. And there's also a thread where it's just like post your pictures. You can post screenshots of your gameplay, but there's also like a post your pictures thread. And when I'm telling all my random stories about the fireplace I built or the snake we found or whatever, a lot of times I'll post pictures there of that type of stuff. And a lot of the guys in the Discord will post pictures of their tractors and all kinds of cool stuff. Like a Facebook group, but not on Facebook, and way cooler. He said Discord's blowing up with new members. We're on fire. We're killing it. I think I done messed up here. I should have had a worker on this. Because the big M you can put a worker on. I'm not going to be able to put a worker on the tedder, I don't think. Oh well. We'll take a break from this field once I get done mowing it, because we got some stuff to go sell too. So we'll switch over to that, and then maybe come back and do the tedding later. Then Bill said the link finally worked for him. Last week it didn't. Yeah, we talked about this last. It's the weirdest thing. Like, for some people, these links are working fine, and for others, they were having problems with it. Hopefully it's sorted out now. You're in, so we're good for the time being, till we're not. Cross that bridge when we get there. All right. Let's do this. Turn it off, fold it up, and get a worker to drive it back. Maybe I should get to the street first, because, workers doing worker things. You don't start them at a good starting point. Don't have high hopes as far as them making it to their destination. All right, let's send them here. Later, worker. What we got here, Fiona? Nope. Oh, that's a dude. Oh, that's Tater Ted. That's the dude with the do-rag that harvested the potatoes for us. Going the wrong way, Ted. Yeah, that's what you need to do. All right, let's head back over to the farm. Wrong spot, though. This farm. All right, let me catch up on some chat. Oh, y'all are just gambling. Carry on. Get that farm coin. We got the spawning area for the tomatoes are full. Let me hop in the truck, get that auto load trailer. I don't even know if I care what prices are doing. I mean, maybe I do a little, but I'd rather not store them. It's twice the work to move them. Price fluctuations. Yeah, could be a better time to sell them. Could be a worse time too. I don't want to move them twice. Let's go get them out of that spawning area so we can produce more tomatoes and get them sold. Unbelievable. Look at that. They're already here. That just me, or was that super fast for them to get here? That worker, drive that big M back. I think a worker's ever done anything efficiently. That caught me off guard. All right. If you guys recall, a few of you that are in here tonight, I think, were on this episode. This auto load trailer was wigging out on me for these pallets. Like, I loaded them once, and then once I unloaded them, it wouldn't let me load them again. Are they still broke? We shall find out. Let's help menu up real quick. Okay, pallet. And what's load? Can I get a load button? Thought it was I. Maybe R. See, it's either I or R. I'm sure of it. I thought, so Fury says this thing has an update. I thought I did the update. And the reason I thought I did the update is because when you had your multiplayer Fury that I was trying to jump on that one night, that's one of the mods I had to update to try to get in that multiplayer server. All right, Keith makes me feel better too, though. He says it's been acting up for a few people, so I'm not alone. And then Morn also said there was a fix. So I don't know. Maybe there's been another update since the update that I'm still behind on. Let's see. All right, help me out, chat. Was the update on the auto load specialization mod, or was it specific to this trailer? That might make a difference in what I do here. Yeah, see? So those ones are just broken. Because now that I'm next to these pallets, it gives me the prompt to auto load. And it just wasn't. Something broke with those two. They're just like glitched pallets, those ones that are still sitting in the shop. Yeah, all good. It works. I have the update. I thought I did. Yeah, those pallets, I broke them. There's a way to break them. I'll figure it out. Oh, Fury says it's newer than that. Okay, so maybe all that having been said, I still need to get an update. But in the meantime, aside from those glitchy pallets, at least it's working. Right. We are empty over here. While I'm here, we're fine on water. I was going to say while I'm here, should I fill up the water, but we're good for now. Morn says to get the 82 Studio auto load truck. That's the Phoenix. Yeah, I believe it is. And that's actually a pretty good suggestion. I probably should go get that thing. That's a solid mod. All right, catching up on chat. Rod lost 150 farm coin. Oof. Win some, you lose some, bro. And Bill, I don't know why Bill's message got deleted. That's a bummer. Okay. Bill, I'm sorry your message just got deleted. I literally went in today and fixed the rules for all the symbols, the spamming symbols. That really shouldn't have done that. Unless you just had like all symbols in your message, but you didn't. So I'm gonna go in there and check out the settings again. Let's see. These pallets are broken. I'm gonna have to hand load them. There's zero chance I load them as nice and neat as the auto load function, so I'll save them for last. Let's go get some eggs while we're at it. Is there a sell point where I can sell everything together? Has to be. Has to be somewhere that accepts both eggs and tomatoes and lettuce. Bakery, fast food, and Johnson's. We'll take eggs. Fast food, Johnson's, fast food, Johnson's. Fast food is the highest price for the lettuce and tomatoes. How about the eggs? Fast food restaurant it is. All right, let's get these eggs loaded and go sell. Who left that there? No! No! Oh, I thought that thing was tipping. I took that corner way wider than I wanted to. That would have sucked. Clean up aisle 5. All right, this is bothering me. Let me get this help menu back off here. Now that we've figured out the auto load. Much better. Probably looks better on the screen too. And let's send somebody to sell our stuff. Try to go find a tedder in the meantime. Start getting that prepared. Oh, another thing. Chat, help me out. That's going to be my new phrase. Once I send this worker off, we're going to put our heads together. I hope. Hope y'all are willing to help on fertilizing. Because we're having problems. And there's a reason, I know. And I'm confident somebody in the chat will have a better understanding of that reason than I do. All right. But I want to take a job. It's because of the truck. I think I got to get a tractor. This one will work. Good as any, right? So Morn says, what do you want to know? All right. See this field just to my right? You see this tractor that I just connected from a fertilizer sprayer? The damn field won't fertilize. It will not take another fertilizer state. The field also to my left, same thing. Won't take another fertilizer state. Now, I put in way more hours on FS19 than I have on FS22. The reason in part is because I'm creating more content now, and I didn't always create content on FS19. So there's more time spent editing and whatever else, and just life. I'm busy in life in general. But what I know is on FS19, I just created that job wrong because I can't multitask to save my life. On FS19, you could still fertilize up through like the first couple growth states. So my question is on FS22, once it hits that first growth state, am I toast? Can I not fertilize anymore? Because it feels a lot like that. As I kind of start to think back, I don't think I've ever been able to get full fertilizer state on a field once anything has started growing. All right, so Morn says, move to the fields, need to see the info. Gotcha. We were here. All right, this big white field and 72. Also, not that it matters right now, 70 is no different. So when I go to fertilizer state, we are the lighter blue. It's because it needs rolling, isn't it? Because it's like the lightest of light. You gonna tell me that's why? If I don't roll it, it's not gonna show me the true fertilizer state? I think you just made me answer my own question. Meanwhile, workers can't figure the life out. Great job. Please go here. All right, maybe it's a trailer issue. We'll talk and drive. Since we're going to do that, I'm going to hook the truck back up. So yes, it needs rolling. All right, but, however, never mind. Brad's 2 steps in front of me. So it's not that it needs rolling to accept the fertilizer state. It's that because I don't have rolling turned off, it's not showing me the true fertilizer state because the map is too concerned with showing me that it needs rolling. Just need to remember to turn rolling and rocks off. I know it's a new feature. You know, I commend Giants for adding features to the game. And on certain save games, I might keep them on. Like if I was doing a save game for leisure, for content purposes, just don't know how much people want to see all those extra steps. Maybe I'm off base. What's going on, CBW Farms? Just joined us in the chat. Thanks for hanging out tonight, my friend. I'm just going to dump my pallet here if you don't mind. Cool. And we're back on our feet like it never happened. I just did that to show off because I thought it would look really cool. Anyhow, thanks, CBW. Thanks for joining us, dude. Then Brad just says, can't turn off rolling. Okay, thought you could. I know you can turn off rocks. I thought you could turn off rolling as well. Oh well, guess what, guys? I'm not going to roll. Nobody can make me, not even if there's a fire. Rod's with me. He finally gave up on stones. Got up on 2 wheels there. CBW says, whoa. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome to the you know what show. Perfect timing. Just in time to see me go all Evel Knievel. Meanwhile, in the chat, we got a bromance with Chad and Keith. So CBW is apparently Chad. Appreciate you stopping by. And I'm just teasing you guys. Chad and Keith must know each other from another channel. So Brad says if you want to roll, you should turn the rolling thing off on your map and you'll never see it again. Okay, remember who you're talking to. Easily confused. What do you mean? You just said we can't turn rolling off. If you want to roll, you should turn the rolling thing. I'm like proofreading now. You should turn the rolling thing off on your map. Ah, I know it. Slow. Fixed it. That's my new phrase. Gonna be my new go-to. Help me out, chat, because I need the help. I lean on you guys. Beautiful. Thank you guys. I just want to play with something real quick. Hold on. That sounded terrible, actually. I just want to try something real quick. With the trailer empty, can I create a job on this rig? Trying to figure out if the problem is the trailer, maybe that update that I need, uh, or if it's the truck or what it is. Why I can't create a job with this setup. Okay. It's not even letting me set my coordinates. So I'm going to go with, it's not just because it was full. Yeah, so Brad says, there you go. It still technically needs rolling, but who cares? I'm with you. I don't care, like I was saying, but at least now it's embarrassing why that never occurred to me. But good call, because at least now I don't have to see it on the map screaming at me to roll when I know I'm not going to. Exactly. Morn says, who cares about that 2%? Like, it's just not enough to me to make it worth it. I know there's a yield bonus. I get it. I evaluate, like, just like with the selling, right? I just said, whether we're at peak prices or not, I'll probably sell. Unless prices are like stupid low, I don't particularly like wait to sell until the absolute best price comes about. You know, I'm fine with somewhere in the middle oftentimes, because what is cost associated with moving it twice, storing it? Not that I'm not talking about in-game cost. I know you don't get charged to store stuff, but what I mean is the time expenditure. By the time you move it a second time and mess around with it is even worth the difference that you end up making? The answer, in my mind, is no. Similar deal on the 2% yield bonus. It's just not worth the time investment to deal with rock picking or rolling, because all the rock picking impacts is your equipment damage, like how fast your maintenance is needed. JD8320 is in the house. What's up, dude? Oh, you're my crash counter. You missed a good one. You're gonna have to watch this one back. I got this bad boy up on its side. Did a little breakdancing move, kind of slid on my side for a second, and then popped it right back up. Good times. Missed a gnarly crash. All right. Next order of business. I need to find a tedder. Do I even own a tedder? I own so much on this farm, I've lost track of what I own. We're going to go no for 500, Alex. Okay, we will here in a minute. But first, change the store delivery. Doing good, JD8020. Doing good, JD8320. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Sorry, got a terrible habit. Just gonna get my fix there. Good to go. We need a tedder. Can I read? Down low. Yeah, I'm not doing the small one. That's what we like. Any license plate suggestions? Wrong answers only. Keep it somewhat family friendly. I don't think I have that many characters, JD8320. Let's see, go big. Ah! Like one character away. K-bot sucks. This is true. Go big or go home. Ah! Placement. Placement. Now we're good. Sweet. John Deere said, oh my god, that first license plate number. Did I miss something there? It's just a long random string of characters, best I saw. Is there a hidden code in there? There's the tractor I need. How we looking on points, y'all? You guys have been making moves on the points tonight. Anybody closing the gap on Brad? And is CBW still with us? If you are, let me do a pulse check. And since I think you're new here, I'll give you the rundown on how our point system works. If you're still hanging. Okay, so JD says the 3 digits of his cow's number was 434. Fix it, Farmer Z. Fix the obnoxious settings on Streamlabs. Sorry, JD, it deleted your message. I went in today and modified the amount of characters that are allowed in messages. Apparently, I didn't add enough. The rich get richer. Brad was the only one made it out of the heist. He's now he started with 500 points, 500 something. I'm pretty sure when this stream started. He's up to 1240 now. Fury's still in a solid second place. Farmer Groot has moved up the board. All right, y'all are battling it out for the points lead, for the March points lead. Hey, is this just me, or is tedding weirdly enjoyable? Don't know why. Just like a relaxing task. All right, CBW is still here. Don't know if you care. Gonna tell you anyway. So I'm sure you've seen the point systems on everybody else's other channels' streams. It's the same point system here, right? Same concept. You can do heists, you can do duels, you can gamble, yada, yada, yada. What I call the points on this channel is farm coin, and it counts for something here, right? They're just not arbitrary points that don't really get you anything. We do merch giveaways every month. The top points earner gets a Farmer Z official member t-shirt, and the top 5 get a Farmer Z official member sticker. So, glad to have you here. Always happy and excited to see new folks drop into the streams. And to the extent that you stick around, yeah, jump in with these guys in the chat, be active, jump in the heists, throw some duels out there, do some gambles, and do some merch giveaways. And at some point, might start mixing in, not necessarily on a regular basis, but at some point there might be certain months where I get like a Steam gift card or PlayStation Store or Microsoft Store gift cards, and throw in some stuff like that. But that's what we do with the points here. And would love to see you stick around and, like I said, jump in with these guys and wager your points, my friend. In fact, I saw you just did a points check. You've already got 20 farm coin. You earn points every 10 minutes or every 5 minutes you're in the chat, you earn points. And if you participate in the chat, you earn even more. I'm going to duel you. And since you're new, little secret, if you lose, I'll just do it again until you beat me. So feel free to accept. Trying to welcome you with some extra farm coin points, my friend. There he goes. He already doubled down. He won his gamble. And he won the duel. This guy's on fire. And real quick, once I get to the end of this row, I'll put up on screen what the merch looks like. Kind of see, like Rod is getting the shirt this month. It's in the mail, or from February, I should say. It took forever to come through. But it's in the mail on his way to him right now. And then a few folks in the stream already got their stickers from February. So, real quick. Boom. That's what they look like. So it's the My Farmer Z logo. It says official member. There's stickers and t-shirts. Can you believe that? Can you believe how awesome those are? That's what's on the line here. That's what's at stake. That's why these guys are going crazy with the duels and gambles. And that is pure sarcasm also, by the way. I know it's cheesy, I know it's corny, but it's something. Rod says allegedly. I don't blame you, dude. I'll believe it. I believe it when I see it too. It'll be there. I promise. It's on its way. In fact, you told me later, don't worry about it, but I planned on ignoring you and checking the tracking number. And I still will. I'll send you that tracking number tonight, my friend. Now, I don't have an inventory of the t-shirts yet. I'm just ordering them kind of as a one-off now, but I am going to get, I'm going to order a few here in a bit. I do have an inventory of the stickers. The stickers are another story. They took forever to get here too, but I got a bunch of them. So I'm ready to go every month now on the stickers. Probably next month, I'll just order a bunch of t-shirts. It's harder to order an inventory of t-shirts because I don't know what size people might be, right? So then it's like I got a bunch of t-shirts sitting around for sizes that may not get used. So I'm doing more of a drop shipping thing on the t-shirts, but at some point I'll get a few ordered up. I saw United Bill, he did point check. Bill, just put exclamation points That should give you your points. I don't think point check works. Heist results. Brad, Heath, CBW, John Deere, and Rod all made it out. Have you lost anything yet, CBW? This guy's got the Midas touch. Fury says, according to my wife, I'm a 25X. She's just jealous, dude. According to my wife, I'm a nerd because I'm sitting here playing a video game right now. She thinks is goofy. Guess what? Joke's on her. This game's awesome. Oh, I screwed up. I got to get this merch off the screen. Sorry, guys. Boom. Oh, yeah. Talked to you guys last week about my new gig as a soccer coach. Had soccer practice again tonight. Boy, is that fun. 4 and 5-year-olds. I'm going to risk it right now. I'm going to just assume that this one kid's parents aren't one of the 700 people subscribed to my channel that watch my content. I'm going to go out on a real limb there and assume that they're not subscribers. But we had a new kid this week. He didn't show up to last week's first practice, but he showed up today. Kid's a handful. Like, started wrestling the other players. And what I wanted to say versus what I did say were two very different things. Felt like just saying, bro, hey, over here, focus. But yeah, he started wrestling this other kid that I think he's friends with on the team a couple times. And I finally sat down and I looked at him. I was like, hey, you guys keep wrestling? I'm going to ask your parents for permission to make you run laps. What do you think they'll say? And he kind of got like this straight face. And he's like, yeah. Like, you think they'll say, yeah? You think they're going to let me make you run laps? It's like, dude, you better chill, man. You better stop wrestling because if they're going to tell me, yeah, I'm going to make you run laps. I think I scared him a little bit. Like, he didn't, not that I scared him. I don't think he knew how to respond to that. But it kind of stopped him from wrestling. So there's that. But yeah, like I said last week, you do get the opportunity to coach 4 and 5-year-olds in anything. Don't. That'd be my suggestion. Yas is here with the epic emoji. Uh, he put the loading symbol. Should we even tell him about earlier, guys, or no? Nah, we're good. Everything's been perfect tonight, Yas. We're good to go. I wasn't working off of battery power when the stream first started, and it didn't make my computer laggy for the first few minutes. That never happened. But it wasn't the internet connection. So there's that. Just my stupidity. That's all. Anyways, welcome and good morning to you. Rod said that's a hard pass for me. He's talking about coaching 4 and 5-year-olds, of course. Uh, you know what, dude? If you would have told me 5 years ago, I would have probably said the same. But, when you got baby girl looking at you because there's nobody that volunteered to coach the soccer team, and she's like, Dad, are you going to let him cancel soccer? Kind of hard to say no to that. And we have Holden in the chat. What's up, Holden? How you doing, dude? Right there off top, I'm going to apologize to you. You're getting messages deleted. With every stream, I'm trying to adjust and loosen my my settings on the Streamlabs moderator bot, so long messages still kind of get kicked back. I think I've got those settings set a little too aggressively, so sorry for your messages getting deleted. Try to condense them a little bit and resend them, my dude. But welcome to the chat. Thanks for popping in, man. All right, so Fury just told another story. That is, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. His dog jumped off his tractor and dislocated his hips. So hold on, let me recap this. You got a flat tire on that tractor and your dog jumped off of it and broke his hip in the same day? Dude, I'm sorry. That sucks. Vet bills absolutely suck. And even outside of the vet bill, I know that's probably not your main concern because it's your dog's well-being. Injured pets suck too, especially dogs, because they're so hard to keep them immobilized. They just want to get up, and their pain threshold is unbelievable. They just try to get up and power through it. So that's a bad day, dude. Sorry about that. So Yas says if it's a genuine Zep shirt, you've earned bonus points. It's just bad fashion. I will leave. Well, I don't want you leaving, so it's a genuine Zep shirt. See that? Like that? Led Zeppelin? Yeah, my closet is filled with band t-shirts. I think I wore one of my Nirvana shirts once on a stream, so I'm a sucker for a good band tee. All right, we are tedded. Got to bale some hay now. I'm struggling internally. Here we go. Here's my catchphrase, my new phrase. Help me out, chat. Should I go windrow it? I mean, they stayed pretty clean. The rows stayed pretty clean when I tedded them. I feel like if I go windrow it, I'm going to think it was a waste of time. But also, if I don't windrow it, I'm going to wish I had when baling becomes a pain in the rear. I think I should probably win. You guys probably think I'm the laziest man alive. I'm always looking for corners to cut. Do I even have a windrower? Probably not, because I've not done hay yet. We've got a ton of silage. We focused on silage last year. Do not have a windrower. Am I going to have money for a wind? That is the question. Not enough for that one. And that's the one I would want because, you know, go big or go home. All right, we're going to bail. We're going to try to make this work. Bill says windrow. And Fury says, thank goodness the tedding is done after swathing. I know. I was actually surprised that the tedder didn't scatter it about more than it did. Here's my baler. There she is. All right. We're going to use the 7 series. Okay. Every time I look down, CBW is winning more points. Hey, go buy a lottery ticket today, dude. Joshua Manning says, wish we had a higher bail limit. Josh, welcome. I don't think I've seen you, I hadn't seen you in the chat yet, so I'm assuming you just joined us, and welcome to the stream, my friend. Just going to run over some bushes, try to see through some trees, and go do some baling. Take out a sign. Why not? CBW says I lost the gamble a couple minutes ago. All right, so you're like 20-1. I'd still go after that lottery ticket if I were you. You wouldn't happen to be in Vegas by chance, would you? Maybe go put a little bit on black. Just keep this good luck rolling. Yep. Bill was right. I knew it in my gut that I should have windrowed. That's okay, because I'll just pick up the rest with the loading wagon. So Josh says, yes, sir, I've been watching your content, some of my Let's Plays. Thank you for the warm welcome. He's building a cotton and cattle empire on Fox Farms. That's awesome. Which reminds me, I had an idea for some videos, and it hasn't gotten much traction. And if it never gets traction, okay. But I enjoy doing farm builds, and had an idea for PC players who maybe want to submit their farms to me, or don't like their farms, or want something changed on them, to do like a farm rehab stuff. So I put a post about that on my community page, a little farm rehab deal. If anybody has interest in that and they're on PC to where they can send me a save game, that's something I'd still be interested in doing a video on. Not to say that your Fox Farms empire needs that or anything. It just triggered my memory. Brad says, do I have the baler with the rake on the front? No. Need to get it. Had it in 19. It's a game changer. I actually might want to go find that off camera. I might do that. Instead of picking it up with a loading wagon, I might go find that bad boy off camera and trade this baler out for that one. Because that would be perfect for this scenario, where you swath and then you ted after, and then your rows aren't quite as tidy, but you're still good to go. Your baler has the rake. Keith says maybe do some build offs too. You know what? I'd love to do some build offs. I think I'd love to do some build offs. I say that because I enjoy farm builds, but I'm also kind of slow at them. I think a lot about how and where I want to place things. Anyways, what I was about to say is I keep bugging Tack, the tactical farmer, to let me in on one of them that I think he and Clutch and 4B are talking about doing one. And I keep dropping hints like, let me in. But I don't know that they will, and I get it. I don't know that I'm a big enough channel for them to add into their stream. But if they ever took me up on the offer and invited me, I'd for sure jump in that. Keith said put rakes on the front of the tractor too. Yeah, that would work. Do they work in reverse though? Can you flip them around? I guess if you get the right ones, you can. Keith says I can bug Casey for you. Nah, don't raid his chat. I'll keep planting the seed, but I'll let those guys do their deal until they're comfortable and ready, inviting me if they ever are. They're all good dudes, right? Like no sweat for me. Like I said, I'll plant the seed, and if they want to invite me, I'd have a blast with it, but I won't be bitter if they do their own deal. I get it. Can't include everyone. I don't believe in participation trophies, except in the soccer league. Everybody's going to get a trophy there. Keith says, no, he's a friend of mine. Like literal friend, Keith? Like YouTube aside? Horn says, custom modding has new JD mods been released. I'll have to check those out. Also, that's a good point. In the Discord, I'm going to add, I'll do that tonight, actually, after I log off of here and before I go to bed. I'm going to add a channel in the Discord for mods. So mods that you guys like, mods that you guys use a lot, or even mod questions, right? If somebody wants to go in there and be like, hey, I need a mod to do this, does anybody know of one? I'm going to get that channel added. So you can pop those links and share your favorite mods in there too. Like Fury just did. Fury just sent a, what'd you send me, Fury? Is that the baler with the rake or is that the front rake? So Keith says off camera, not physical friend. So yeah, I was wondering, like, do you live in the same town as him or something? But yeah, that's cool. Tack is a super cool dude. We both started, I think he started a little before me. Both started around the same time and bumped into each other on, actually outside of YouTube. I think it's Twitter where we first started, kind of Twitter and Discord where we first started conversing. Before he got famous by proposing on camera in a Speedo. So Fury sent the front rake. All right, perfect. I'll check that out. 10-meter width, killer, be great. For this, it wouldn't be ideal for like non-swath grass, but it'd be great for this where swaths just get a little messy. So Bill says, do you know what mod I'd like? Damn you, Streamlabs. It keeps deleting those longer messages, guys. Keep it in mind. Try to keep your messages shorter tonight if you can, because I truly do try to read all the messages, as many as I can at least, and stay up with the chat. And I'm sure you guys are frustrated with your messages getting deleted. I'm frustrated that they're being deleted, so I'll keep adjusting those settings. Brad says Tack's doing a stream tomorrow night with Miss Tack. You know what? I think that's so cool. I know they give each other crap all the time. I think it's super cool that she joins his streams and she's always present in his chats. And she supports him on this stuff. Keith says TAC is the reason he is here. Yeah, I feel like, there's a few of you guys that found me from TAC. So hopefully a few of my people um, found him. I don't want to say my people, but a few of people that, you know, are part of this channel that hadn't heard of him have found him as well. That's the cool thing. I've said it before, but that's the cool thing about FarmSim content creators. Everybody seems to get along really well for the most part, and nobody's super territorial about anything really. You know, everybody's always a lot of the a lot of the same viewers. Everybody's all cross-pollinated. But yeah, for those of you who haven't checked out the Tactical Farmer, if you haven't, because again, I know there's been a few people that have found me through him. I'd like to pay that forward. Um, Check him out. Give him a watch. He does streams. He's streaming every morning now. Um, so like polar opposite to me, and he streams way more frequently than me. Um, you guys know the drill. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I could barely even be classified as a part-time YouTuber. But yeah, he does streams like daily and has a killer channel. Keith believes in helping the smaller guys out. You know what? Like, there's some really good. I'm just talking about in the farm sim world, of course. There are some really good small channels that I don't understand how they haven't grown more. I think Mighty Mike's channel's pretty good. I did a collab with him at one point, and yeah, I think there's some really good small channels. And of course, we've got the big guys, and those guys are really, really good at what they do. I mean, there's a reason that the Farm Sim guy and Clutch and DJ and those guys got so big because they're good. But yeah, I'm with Keith. There's also a lot of good smaller creators in the Farm Sim world that I hope they get some love. Morin says, have I ever considered a multiplayer server? I have. My number one challenge right now is I'm just realistic with myself. Well, and hopefully with you guys on the time I can dedicate to this right now. And I think I'm gonna have a lot more time to put into this. Not a lot more, but certainly more time to put into this come like summertime. I'm just so busy with work and life right now that I don't want to start something or anything else that I can't give attention to. Uh, but yeah, for sure. At some point, I think it'd be cool to do a multiplayer server and be able to hop in with you guys on a gameplay. Those of you who want to, at least. Sounds like Fury's heading out. It's 2 a.m. in New York. Got to take the dog outside. Catch y'all later. So Fury, thanks for hanging out, my friend. Catch you later, my dude. And speaking of channels to check out, Fury's got an energy that's second to none. Um, he does like longer episodes. He doesn't do live streams. He just does recorded videos, and they're pretty like raw, uncut, and longer episodes. So it's kind of unique, right? Because most of the raw, uncut stuff that you see are live streams, and most of the people who post videos, they're highly edited. But Fury's got that kind of like unique stamp that he puts on his videos where it almost feels like a live stream. Because it's more unedited, uncut, and they're longer episodes. But the dude's energy is awesome. Keith says Rusty is good too. Then we have the CBW guy also. Yeah, like I said, there's so many good small channels. All right, this is. I hate night work when I'm on camera because I know it probably just sucks on your end. It's just harder to see stuff. So let's call it a night, get some sleep. Not like real life here. I'm going to head back to the farm and fast forward a day so we can shine some light on the subject. And then when I'm done bailing, I'm looking at the time now in real life, 11:03 where I'm at. Started at 10:30-ish. Had a little hang up at first, but probably go another 15-20 here, guys. Hopefully that gives us time to wrap up the bailing. Brad says never heard of her. CBW is a good sport. All right, that's better. Now we can see what we're doing, or you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna come clean, CBW. I had not heard of you, so I'm gonna check your channel out. Peachy's got one of Peachy's hanging on, my friends. Peachy warned me when the stream first started. He said if I go quiet, it's because I passed out. Uh, he's pushing through. I think that 103 for me was a bit of a warning that the eyes are getting heavier. But Peachy's a soldier. Hey, going back to the Discord, because we're talking a lot about time here. If you plan to watch a CBW stream, take a day off, Yas says. Noted. I'm on the outside of that inside joke because I haven't watched one yet. But I'm sure I'll get what you're saying once I watch one. CBW says, appreciate it. We have a fun time, like promote other channels too. Yeah, I love. You can probably relate to this, CBW. And I don't know how long you've been putting content out there. I was a farm sim content junkie before I started creating content. And once you become a creator, the time that you spend recording and live streaming and editing, that does eat time away from being able to watch others. So that's, I don't get to watch as often as I used to. Still try to squeeze some time in and keep an eye out for a select few creators though. So sure, man, give your channel a look, and everybody in the chat. Well, most of the people in the chat already has, but if you haven't, do the same. I feel like we're getting most of it. We left a little behind. Like I said, I should have known better. Should have just windrowed it, but we're getting most of it. Except right there. Left a pretty big row right there. I'm feeling kind of like Peachy, guys. I just dropped off a cliff about 2 seconds ago. Like I said, we're going to give it like till 11:20, and then I'm going to cut this. I can go stare at the back of my eyelids for a few hours. CBW says he streams Sunday at noon. Yeah, similar, dude. I'm like at this point in time, I can only do it like once a week. This is my time slot. I need to change it. I will change it. I know that it's not the best time, but for now, this is when I can create time for it. And Try to get some afternoon streams going come summertime. All right, somebody, if I could get some help from chat, um, give us a exclamation point Discord again, just for anybody else who wants to maybe hop on the Discord. Just popped in midway through, and then since we're winding it down here, got another 10 minutes or so. We'll do a points check-in, so exclamation point top. So Brad said that CBW is working on Rusty's Baker's Dozen Challenge on Calmlands. I have to catch up on Rusty's channel. Again, going back to like the time left over after the time you spend on creating content yourself. It's harder to keep up on everybody. Keith says, whereabouts am I? I am in Arizona. So I'm in the Arizona time zone. We don't do daylight savings. We just keep the clock set year round. But right now, we're synced up with the Pacific time zone. I didn't even pay attention, come to think of it, what we made off all the goods we sold. It's not going to be a whole lot for obvious reasons. It was just a few pallets of eggs, tomatoes, and lettuce, but let me go see what we made. I just turned around and spent it all on the tedder. 25 grand. Meh. Whatever. I don't know what I expected. Like I said, it's just pallets of stuff. But it helped pay for the tedder. Keith's in BC. Canadian A. So you are, Keith, you're probably synced up with the Pacific time zone too then, right? I think that's, pretty sure that's far enough west. You're probably same time I am. You got about 11 right now, a little after 11. And what's your weather doing there? You guys finally starting to get some better weather? It's like 80 here today. It says, yes, sir. We're on that same time zone. Yeah, I assume, like, Fury's just a trooper, too. He's in New York, so that dude really stayed up late for this. But I assume most of the people we have on here are probably Central or Pacific time zone by this time of night. Or our friends from overseas, like Morn and Yas, where it's already tomorrow. Brian Boru's just joined us. What's up, Brian? How you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. You're coming in at the tail end here. We got about 8 minutes left of the stream. but love seeing new folks drop by. And this is pretty routine for us. Every Wednesday night, we do a late night stream. So, yeah, like I said, like seeing new folks pop in, and hopefully we can catch you another time as well, since we don't have long left here tonight. Brad says he's Eastern. Yeah, but Brad's an animal. Uh, you said in the Discord earlier, you're like, sleep's overrated. I believe that with you, dude. I've seen you on at all hours of the day. There's no way you get a lot of sleep. Are you one of those, like, give me 4 hours and I'm good guys? Yeah, it's 8 in the morning tomorrow for morn over in South Africa. Hey, Brian, I'm sorry. Your message got deleted uh, for the 10th time this stream. I'll repeat it. It'll be the first time you're hearing it, though. I've got some Streamlabs settings that I got to get fixed. So it's very sensitive on longer messages or any messages with a symbol in it, like a percentage sign or something like that. So I got to get those settings fixed. Hit us back up. Send that message over again if you wouldn't mind, my friend. I try to keep up with most of the chats and apologize that these things are getting kicked out. So if you did a really long text string or had any symbols in there, maybe try to condense the message or weed those symbols out. Brad says, yeah, 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, you're a machine, dude. I try to get 6. There's times where I only get 5, and then there's other times where I just like have to catch up on my sleep and I'll get a good 7 or 8. But I usually get around 6. Ah, freaking obnoxious. These settings. I might just turn them all off. Now that we have, I mean, I should actually just turn them all off. Because now that we have, you know, moderators in the chat, anybody's being just completely unruly, uh, Brad and Fury will be on the job. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn these things off, guys. This is driving me nuts to see all your chats get bounced back out. I'm assuming you're not throwing major profanities out there. That's the only thing I don't want. And I'll leave that filter on. I'll leave the blacklist words on. But all this other garbage, I'll turn it off. Oh, Brian said it's just after 6 in Ireland. Well, welcome from Ireland, dude. So we got Yas, Morn, and Brian all living in the future. They're all in tomorrow. We're stuck in yesterday. Yeah, I agree, Brad. He says everyone's pretty well behaved. Uh, they are. We get the random bots that pop in and try to post a link. But I think these settings are super overkill. I need to just turn them off. And I need to turn my baler on. I don't know how that happened. Just to hit a button. What? Oh, need to lower it. Bill's in Detroit just after 2 a.m. Really? Are you on? Is Detroit on Central or Eastern time zone? Heath says the worst part about it is that Joss can predict our future, or Yas can predict our future. Brian says, here comes CBW with this profanity. Are you just waiting, CBW? waiting in the wings with your potty mouth for me to turn off these settings? We'll have to watch him. Word is out. All right. We are not going to get through this field in its entirety. Got about 2 minutes before I cut it off here. So I'm going to start with the goodbyes and the thank yous. Had an awesome chat tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Appreciate all the new folks who popped by. Super stoked to have you guys here. And like I said, for the most part, you can set your clocks to it every Wednesday night. We'll be on, and would love to have you guys stay around. We do our merch giveaways every month. So, earning the points in the stream there helps qualify you for some merch giveaways. So for those of you who are new and do decide to stick around, there's good reason to be active in the chat. And yeah, that's it. I am going to go crash out here in a minute and catch you all soon. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks you guys for being so awesome in the chat. Making it fun, making it engaging, keeping it active. Farmer Z out.